So last week I mentioned that I was on a cruise. If you didn't know that, that means you're probably not subscribed, which means you should go do that. Anyways, yes, I am back from my cruise, and what a f***ing week. I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of tequila during this trip. But I mean, like, it was a cruise to Mexico. Like, obviously, tequila's necessary. I remember some things. Okay, honestly, those first 3 days kind of meshed together. Cause, one, we were on the boat for those 3 days straight without making any stops. I used my hands so much during that sentence. 2, I have the memory of a goldfish. And 3, tequila. Okay, wait, let me think of what we did. Yeah, no, it mostly just consisted of taking tequila shots and running around. Apparently, I played basketball one of the nights. So that's neat. What else? Oh, we went to fancy meals. Wait, hold on. Actually, guys, it was free food anywhere, anytime on the cruise. Oh, that's a lie because you have to pay a crap ton of money for the cruise. But the food's... Anyways, I ate a lot of food. I had 3 waffles every morning, and that is not an exaggeration. Like, I ate so much food that the pants that I wore the first night there will not button up now. My life. Moving on. We also did stargazing one of those 3 nights, which was freaking beautiful because you can see everything in the sky because there's no lights because you're like in the middle of the ocean. Although when we were stargazing, we saw something in the sky. It was moving like fast, then slow, and then diagonal. It was weird. Like, it was honest, it was like UFO status. Everyone was freaking out until it dispersed and we figured out it was a flock of birds. Other than that, I can't really remember the details of the 3 days because it kind of just like meshed together and became like one day almost. But I do remember the 4th day was our first stop, which was Puerto Vallarta. I feel like I just sounded really white saying that. That place was amazing. I think that was honestly my favorite stop. So we get off the boat, then we took an hour ride van to ziplining. It was so much fun. However, I will say this, drunk ziplining. Is it fun? Yes. Is it dangerous? Yes. I almost created a collision, so. Cause you know, I was like flying away. I was doing the zipline thing, and I'm just getting distracted by the beauty. How can you not? It's a bunch of pretty tall trees, and you're just flying through it. It's great. But it got to the point where I was paying absolutely no attention to the worker that was screaming at me to brake. He was like, brake, brake! And I'm like, ooh, pretty. And then all of a sudden just pow! I hit the end of it and I basically do a backflip. And because that happened, it now slows down the process of the other things. It took an extra amount of time to get all my gear off the line. Meanwhile, my friend is already coming down. The dude like pushed me over and like took the metal thing and threw it on the ground in order to like catch my friend on time. Basically, we almost collided. It was great, except not. And I'm pretty sure all the workers did not like me that much after that. Oh well. After that, we ate at the same place. They have really good food. They have really good food, guys. I had barbecue. It was great. Spilled it on my lap and all over my feet. Then after that, we went to a tequila tasting thingy. Yup, Haley, that's definitely what it's called. Either way, I had a lot of tequila at this place. I ended up buying a big thing of tequila that I did not need, and I also ended up buying this. As I almost dropped it, that's great. Which I didn't even remember that I bought it until I unpacked it from my suitcase yesterday. When am I ever gonna use this? I mean, it's cute, I'm not mad, but like, I'm never gonna use this. Anyways, after that, we drove back to the, I can't talk. After that, we drove back to the, let's try it one more time, ready? After that, we drove back to the boat. Good job, Haley. And on the way back, I thought I lost my phone. Super stressed, also super drunk. Now, during the stressful time, my friends were playing a game, and one of the questions that they had to answer was, who would you vote off the boat? Everyone said me. Which, like, yeah, I even agree with that. But because I was drunk, it just made me even more emotional than what I was. And I started crying in the car. It was interesting and very dramatic. It just wasn't my day. Puerto Vallarta! I did find my phone though, by the way. It was in the back pocket of a seat, so cool. The next day after that was Mazatlan. I think I'm saying that very white again, but that's the best I can do, guys. Lo siento. However you pronounce it, it was very fun. We kayaked to an island. I drank more tequila out of a coconut. I met a stray dog. It was great. Don't really remember what we did that night, but it was probably drinking more tequila. Oh, which reminds me, my tequila in the Listerine bottle, never again. It was literally the nastiest shit I have ever drank in my life. Just the tequila sitting in the residue of mouthwash, and it just like stewed up this whole potion of no. Yep, no, hard pass, pass. I mean, I still drank it though. And then our last stop was Cabo. Oh, Cabo, you son of a that was a bad one for me. I mean, at first it was great, don't get me wrong. I was having a blast until we started taking shots of, guess what? Tequila. I just kept saying yes to shots. There's a time where you should say no, people. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I was also running around screaming, "Baila conmigo!" to every single bartender in the area. I also kept yelling, "Pele roja gringa." So that's nice. Besides the screaming Haley situation, I was having a really good time. Like, yes, I was intoxicated, but I was feeling fine until we had to get on a boat to go back to the ship. That's when it got bad for Haley. That's that third person. Why am I talking in third person? So like, remember, I am intoxicated and I also get very bad motion sickness very easily. Like I get car sick in a second. So when you put drunk Haley with the freaking boat that's basically having a seizure, you're gonna get death basically. This little dinky boat trying to get us back to the ship was like this. So I'm doing those heavy breaths, you know, the ones where you're like trying to stay alive, like this. Yeah, it was bad. Then we finally get to the ship, but I still have to line up and go through the metal detector. So I'm standing in line and I'm still in my heavy breath mode, as you can see here. Super cute. And it gets to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna puke, I'm gonna puke, I'm gonna puke. So I start running past the metal detector, like running through the metal detector, past the guards, like what kind of crazy? And I just start projectile puking. Just running and like, nope. It was bad and I'm very embarrassed by it. Honestly though, it was the boat that like pushed it to that level. The night that happened, I'm like trying to gather myself to live. And then there's an announcement on the speakers that says,
"Hey guys, we're hitting stormy waters, so we have 4-meter waves right now, just so you know."
If you don't understand that, that means the boat was like this. While I'm in my bed trying to not puke, like. And another fun fact is those waves continued for the rest of the 2 days of the trip. So I was freaking motion sick overload. Which brings me to my next thing. I had such bad motion sickness that I had to put a seasick patchy thing on. The last day of the trip, I took it off, I went to breakfast, and I'm just, you know, chit-chatting with my friend. And she looks at me and she goes, "Oh my God, Haley, what's wrong with your eye right now?" And I'm sitting there like, what is wrong with mine? What's wrong with it? You guys, one of my pupils was dilated so big and the other one was normal. What kind of alien I started freaking out, went to WebMD and came to the conclusion that, well, I'm dying. But then the person who gave me the patch was like, "Did you touch the patch and then touch your eyeball?" And yeah, I did. Not on purpose or anything, but apparently if you do that with that medication, it makes your pupils go all nutso. Look at what my eyes look like. This is what my eyes look like. Yeah, I look like a freaking alien, but don't worry, it's getting back to normal. But yeah, that pretty much sums up my cruise. I actually had a lot of fun. I just told you the bad things, but I promise, I had a really fun time. I will say that that's probably the one and only cruise that I will go on, because I can't deal with the motion sickness thing. And it's been 2 days and I still feel like I'm on a freaking boat. I've been waddling around everywhere. I've literally been like this. Like, I literally fell over yesterday. Also, I will not be drinking tequila for about 20 years now. Literally every time I think of it, I like... Okay, I feel like I'm starting to ramble, so end of story time. If you like this video or like just feel bad that I had an alien pupil, give this video a big thumbs up, comment, share, and I post videos every Wednesday, so make sure you subscribe. Okie dokie guys, I love you all, have a fantabulous day, and... Just kidding, shablam!